I'm not going to try. And we meant to say has been said today, and I think we are where we should be. At this point, what we wanted to do was open up the opportunity for other people to say things. We did want to finish at 7 o'clock, and so I would like to ask that if you are going to come up and make a comment, if you could keep it to a minute. And I say a minute knowing that none of us know how to keep time. So take the time to say something concise and powerful about what Shockoe Bottom means to you. And we will close at 7 o'clock and each move on to the next thing that we plan to do tonight. Before I turn over the mic, though, I would like to make a couple of announcements, and one of which is that Omilade Janine Bell has let me know that Elegba Folklore Society has been invited to do a reenactment, an interpretation of the story of Gabriel at Meadow Farm. And if you are not familiar with Meadow Farm, it is an existing plantation site. It is now a national park, I believe, and it was the home of one of the co-conspirators in Gabriel's rebellion. And it is a remarkable place to be. And if you get a chance to visit some of these plantations that do still exist, it is probably an important thing to do, if not a pleasant thing to do, because you get a sense of what that life was like. And from what is not there, you get a sense of what that life was like. That is going to take place on October 18th, probably around 1:30 in the afternoon. And Janine has asked that you please check the website for updated details on that particular event. So again, October 18th at Meadow Farm, an interpretation of the story of Gabriel. The next thing I wanted to do is let people know that on this coming Sunday in the afternoon, there is an organization called the African Community Network, and they are a group of African immigrants living in Richmond, most of them for many years now, from 15 at least different countries in Africa, and they come together in order to provide support mechanisms for other Africans as they are immigrating into Richmond's community. They are holding their monthly meeting, and this time the focus is going to be an update on information about the crisis in Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea in relation to the Ebola virus crisis. So it might be a good opportunity to, again, take advantage of the windows that we do have to stand in unity with our families in Africa. Okay, on that note, I would like to turn the mic.
I don't need a mic. I'm a roster. Word sound is power. Please stop calling Brother Gabriel a co-conspirator. He was and still is a revolutionary. Revolutionary. Please do that for me. I think I'm the elder here today, may not be. But please do that for me. Revolutionary Gabriel.
That's right. Big shit too. Since I've been in the city, we call the city Richmond. We call the city Richmond. Everybody knows the wealth is in the mind. Right. The angel Gabriel. Some of y'all might remember from the Bible or the Quran. Gabriel was indeed an angel, and his prophecy was fulfilled through that term. But nowadays, Richmond, our job is to fight this battle with an intelligent idea. I'm all for what anybody here is doing, black or white, for the struggle of all human families on the planet Earth, that we're fighting for freedom, justice, and equality for all. The Shockoe Bottom idea is a desecration to this area. Ever since I've heard about it, I've joined in the fight. I think we all should. Everybody who's here should go grab somebody else who has a like mind with you, but bring them with you. Because it takes all of us to fight battles, not just one of us. As we all know that the key word in community is unity. And in order to win, we have to stick together. We have to come together. We have to remain together. After this fight, it's going to be another one. Indeed, Gabriel and all the ancestors, all the righteous, their ideas flow through every last one of us that's here for the righteous reasons. You know what I mean? We got to keep that spirit alive by doing the right things. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have no long speech about that, but this area of Shockoe Bottom is very, very dear to all of us, and that's why we're here. It's the history that they would like to keep a secret. They've been trying to, pave it over and cover it up for years, as you see. But the fight hasn't stopped. My own personal history, I remember years before they announced it was a burial ground, the Electrical Folklore Society was constantly fighting for this, and it caught my attention. I used to see this on the news. And they kept that fight up so long that they got the attention they needed, and then they found out that indeed it was a burial ground. Then all the fighters started coming out, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even I'm here now, I just want to say it from my mind to yours, you know what I mean? Everybody that's here, keep fighting the best way you can. You know what I'm saying? And we can do, each one of us has an ability, some degree of power that we have to show up and put a stop completely at the end, you know what I mean, what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that's impossible. Just as Nat Turner led a bloody rebellion, I'm not looking for a bloody rebellion, you know what I'm saying? But what I am indeed looking for is for the intelligent minds to come together and put an end to something which isn't righteous. The only way you can put an end to something that's righteous is by doing something righteous. You know what I mean? In my language, we call that building. By building, we destroy that which isn't conducive to our growth and development. The children that's here, they're learning their history, because they're not being taught that history in school. You know what I mean? It's on us. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Okay.
Peace to you. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I may not worship what you worship, and you may not worship that what I worship. I will not worship what you worship, and you will not worship that what I worship. But unto you, your religion, and unto me, God. Regardless to what beliefs we have, what we feel in our heart, there is one God. And the Creator created all of us to get along and work together. I am now 62 and so damn proud of it. I started to struggle at 16 years old when I migrated into the Caucasian school in West Michael in downtown Short Bump, which was then the Boondocks. Okay? I started that struggle with James Brown saying, I'm black and I'm proud. I have struggled for the freedom of my people, for the rights of my people, any minority people. When I say my people, I don't mean people that are by color, but people that are really the majority, but they call us minority. I ask you that are here, especially you brothers, because I am a defender as well as the African Ancestry Chambers, but I've been a grassroots organizing fighter since I said I was 16 years old, and I'm now 62. I ask and I thank you for your support, but we ask that your support continues, not just by word of mouth or by action, because the struggle continues. Inshallah, you remember.
All walks of life. My name is Tubar BLR, and I'm also a representative of the Nation of Gods and Earths. Right? We are part of Rich Mind community. We are affiliated with the Defender. We are affiliated with the Folklore Society. You know what I'm saying? We are the community.
That's right.
We make ourselves known at events like this. You know, people that represent my culture, we go to city council as well. We are fighting for the truth, which has been buried, crushed into the earth. But the truth must rise again.
That's right.
You know, the truth is the power, and the power is the truth, and it cannot be denied. And what we must do is come together like this.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I would like to give respect to everyone that spoke before me. I got something from everyone that spoke, right? And that's what needs to be done. Now that we have spoken, now we must do.
Right.
We must carry on. We must carry on. The will of our ancestors
That's right.
that gave their life their blood, their sweat, and their tears. It is a shame of the state of world affairs to this day. It's a shame. But this is the world that we live in. You know, I love, or I represent the truth. No matter who it comes from, black, brown, red, or yellow, if it's the truth, I respect it. I respect it because what's universal? Love is universal. Truth is universal. Where it brings us all together, it bonds us. It bonds us to the reality of the world. You know, there is racism still exists. But like I said, my duty is to teach all human families of the planet Earth. Anyone that's willing to learn, I have the knowledge to express my truth, my will that I have learned, and my experiences. And my cause is to teach the babies so they don't have to go through what we have to go through. The babies are the best part. They are the greatest. Even in Roots, the oracle is where they formed a circle and they taught the babies, they taught the youth about their past. Someone said, the sister said, Luna said, you must know your past to know your future. History is very important. History is key. If you don't know your beginning, you don't know yourself.
That's right. That's right, bro.
And with that, I'm gonna say peace.
Peace, peace.